Harry Sisson convinced 11 different women that he had no roster and respected them for more than their bodies.
I got played by a TikTok influencer for 9 months, and I think it's time that I expose his trashy ass behavior.
I've been trying to figure out how I want to word a video regarding this.
He did inform me that there was no roster, essentially implying I was the only person he was talking to.
When all, like, a fucking dozen of us asked, hey, are you talking to anybody? Instead, he lied and said he did not have a roster.
This guy is a real horn dog. Hey everyone, welcome back to another incredible assault video. I recently learned about this funny little character on TikTok called Harry Sisson, who's like a liberal activist. However though, I did not learn about him from his videos popping on my For You page. No, instead, I learned about him from allegations where, how would I put this? He had like a harem of women on his Snapchat, allegedly, and he was telling each one that he was only speaking to them. Now before I get into this, these are just allegations coming from a long Twitter thread, which although, yeah, sounds like it's probably vetted, there might be some holes in this that I didn't spot, because this is sort of out of my wheelhouse, and I should mention as well, but we should wait for Harry Sisson to respond to this, because he might have some story about this. But with that said, let's jump into this, because there's a couple of funny stuff in here, like some sexy messages, and even though that's not weird by itself, this guy has a way with words, I'll say that much. So here's where the allegations came from this person called Sarah Fields, and I'm not sure if they're right wing or left wing, whatever, but I want to make this post where they got everyone's, all the victims involved in this, getting all the videos in here as the evidence. So let's read this. Harry Sisson convinced 11 different women, allegedly, again, that he had no roster and respected them for more than their bodies while persuading them to use explicit photos of themselves through Snapchat, including one from a domestic abuse survivor. A bit bloated language. When the women discovered each one by one, he called them all insane and attempted to coerce one of them to telling the public that the photos were fake. I request you, the reader, set political difference to the side. I believe both sides of the aisle can agree that it is unacceptable behavior from a man-child with collectively over 2 million followers. Okay, Freddie, I'm gonna read this. Several of the women involved have made their sense public, but the videos are not receiving much traction. Well, maybe it sucks then. While Harry Sisson continues to collect millions of views for his videos, claiming that he is a supporter of women and a champion for women's rights. Now, also right now, I didn't watch all of the videos in here, because this one's short, but the rest, holy fuck, 5 minutes, 8 minutes, way too long. So I will say this, I feel bad for them. However, if in these videos, they act like this stuff is way worse than just being let on, like they're like, oh my god, Harry's a rapist, then I disavow from that. That is insanely dumb. But so far, unless people can prove it, yeah, I still feel bad for them. Carly, one of Harry's victims, has described the situation in the most detail. Summary of her videos. According to Carly, Harry wooed her from the very beginning and convinced her that he respected her for more than her physical appearance. She said that even though she's embarrassed to admit it, she created a private chat with Harry that was meant for his eyes only, where she shared explicit photos of herself with him. He loved it. He loved that I was not entertaining anyone else the way I was entertaining him. Harry told her that she was wifey material and was sold on her wife applications. After 6 months of his behavior, he told her he didn't want a commitment. She accused him of leading her on, to which he admitted to doing, but also said he should have made his intentions clear. I mean, like this whole, I went for this whole thing before, and yeah, he sounds like a bit of a scumbag, but then to be like, oh my god, he's so much worse, I think that's, a bit too far. Directly after this, Harry posted a photo for a first strap of him and his new girlfriend on TikTok. The video shows him lying in bed with a girl while she provocatively swipes her hand across his, I'll put in a second. Prior to the first strap, Carly watched Harry go live and observed hickeys on his neck from a different girl. She confronted Harry and he told her she was overreacting. If that's true, he's being a bit of a douchebag in my opinion. Carly had recently been going through a traumatic car accident and was dealing with depression at the time. Carly said that Harry pounced and took advantage of her sadness. I will say now, moving forward, that some of the wording seems, a bit too loaded, a bit too biased. Pounced, and she even says after this that he's a bit of a predator. I think, once again, a bit too far. Carly decided to go live on TikTok to share her story, and this is when she discovered that during the 9 months that she was on to Harry was leading multiple other women on at the exact same time. A bit of a harem, if you will. He had told them the exact same things and had convinced them to send him explicit messages through the Snapchat platform. Harry had told the other women that he had no roster. A bit of a liar. And then you have like some boring stuff, Also, can I just say, I want to put up a picture. It blew my mind that this guy had so much riz, whatever, that he had 11 women on Snapchat. Look at this shit, dude. He wooed 11 women. He was so fucking sexy, he had to lie to the women so he would keep all of them. This is bullshit. So here you have the snaps, apparently, whatever. I don't know why he's wearing glasses in bed. And also, I guess this is like an extract from when they were fighting and he broke up with one of the women, Carly, whoever. I never lied to you. We were not exclusive and I made it abundantly clear. I didn't want that. And you said I was fine. I haven't done anything that wasn't allowed within the parameters we set. What and why are you screenshotting? And again, I'm not showing you sexting messages, but like, what is this? Receipts of Harry Snaps, part 2. What do you say? Damn, you're sexy. Please stop. In brackets, don't. I'd fuck you raw after wine tasting, but that's just me. My god, ruthless. And then like this part was so funny. He sent pictures and he said, the verdict is you look sexy as fuck. Court adjourned. This guy straight? Here were the receipts of Snapchat provided by other accounts. It is unclear who these Snapchats were sent to. I don't really give a fuck, honestly. Quote from Carly: I'm fighting for accountability, not only for myself, but on behalf of everyone who believed this guy was someone he's not. To this day, he has yet to acknowledge that he did anything wrong, and that's really sad. However, I have to say that I am beyond blessed and frankly shocked to have connected you with so many people, amazing people, of this horrible experience. Thank you for confirming that my feelings for those 9 months were valid. As more women came forward, it was determined that 11 women were played by Harry. My god, this part is so funny. I'm guessing like they all found each other on TikTok and they congregated for like a live to talk about it. This is so bizarre, dude.
Had flat told us, hey, I am talking to other people. When all like a fucking dozen of us asked, hey, are you talking to anybody? Instead, he lied and said he did not have a roster and that he was not talking to anybody.
My god, this is so funny. I'm sorry, but like, on one side, a bit of a scumbag, lying to women to get pussy, whatever, to get nudes, whatever. But also the odds of the universe where these women found each other on TikTok or Snapchat, whatever, and then they came together to call him out. That's so bizarre, dude. Like, that's a beautiful miracle. Like, it reminds me of that video of like that fat guy in the apartment where like his ex-girlfriend, finds out that he was cheating, and she calls like all the other 10 women that he was with, and they all come together in one big kitchen, and it's just so awkward. It feels just like that. Another victim of Harry, Sarah, provided a long detailed video of her experience. I clipped it for the sake of time, but you can find her full video on the TikTok platform. Sarah is a domestic violence survivor. She had posted about her domestic violence experience in October 2024 for Awareness Month. Receipts out of her and her ex following this experience is when she was convinced by Harry to display explicit photos of herself and was told that she was the only one. Oh my god. So here's a video of, first talking about it, very short clip, but then also, once again, like this person, Sarah Fields, might be a bit too biased because they had photos of Sarah's wounds or bruises from the domestic violence from her ex, and also she included proof of the breakup of her talking to a friend as it happened. So nothing to do with Harry, but like sort of like painting an image that Harry went after her because he was like a predator. That's way too far. I'm sorry, I can't make that connection. Yeah, a piece of shit for, lying to women and having like his own private harem on Snapchat, yeah, but like I don't think there's any predator behavior going on at all. More of Harry's lies. Oh, let me see this. You definitely have a lot to offer, no doubt. I think right now I can't do exclusivity. Not because I'm getting news from a bunch of other girls or fucking girls and stuff. I don't hook up with anyone ever, but because I just don't think I'd be able to commit 100% to something. Also, since we live in different states, exclusivity would be hard, so I'm not balancing a bunch of girls at once. My mind and energy are just other places right now. I don't have much more to give. It's not that there's competition. I'm not getting news from a bunch of girls or hitting up a bunch of girls. Ooh, Harry, naughty Harry. One of the women who's terrified by Harry retaliation. What? Is he scary looking? I mean, but from what I've seen, he uses his platform to be like, a liberal activist. That's it. I don't think this guy will sick his hateful mob of fans on these women if they came out to talk about the experience. Anyways, I stated that Harry assured her screenshots were all fake, but also told her that he doesn't feel bad about lying about personal things. He told her he didn't want to lie to her though. He didn't ask her if she wouldn't mind telling people that she had seen screenshots from him proving they were fake, even though she had not. I have been providing evidence for this. However, she does not want you to have the screenshots provided publicly. If the status of this changes, I provide receipts. Oh boy, here we go. Harry's video of this first trap. It's unclear if his new girlfriend is aware of the women, but after today, I'm sure she will be made aware. Oh my god. Bro, if she is not aware of, what's going on in his fucking Snapchat harem, holy shit. This is one of the reasons why I feel like, this should go public to a small bit, because this poor woman, his new girlfriend, might have no idea about this, and honestly, yeah, she should be made aware. What the fuck, dude? Even on the other side, imagine being one of the 11 women and just seeing it randomly. What the fuck? I mean, also at the same time, don't post, a gay first trap on your own fucking TikTok. You're a moron. Harry is not apologized for his behavior and called all of his women insane as seen on top of the thread. Okay, I want to see that for a second. If he does, fuck with these women and he called them insane at the end, then, piece of shit, honestly. Let me see it.
Don't read on live. Yeah, I saw about this. Actually lunatics. Genuinely, they are. This individual in question is insane.
Wait, who is that?
And so, I'll say, I can share with Chris. I'll send a screenshot. Yeah, no, legitimately, Chris and I have been talking about this for days now.
Uh-oh.
This individual is
who?
fucking crazy.
Wait,
bro.
what?
If you want to support the live,
bro, that bro.
Mentors. I'm saying.
Is that okay? Bro, what's going on, bro? What?
No, you be good out there, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
You be safe.
That's also.
He said that's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay, well, what a gay clip. But if I'm not missing context, then yeah, that looks pretty bad. Being like, oh my god, all these crazy bitches, they think I lied to them. They're all insane. That does not look good at all. But once again, for my own insurance, I fuck myself over. If this is really the case, piece of shit. If it isn't, I want to see his side of the story, because there might be more that we don't know about, apart from this fucking long ass Twitter thread. And then finally, the end of the thread, even though it isn't, because you have more, is saying, as a survivor of domestic violence and a parent of a child who survived SA, both of us who were doxxed by Harry 2 years ago. Wait, what? I want to hear about that. That sounds way more fucked than the other stuff. I want to hear about that. Do you have any evidence? I'm just wondering. I will not tolerate any degrading comment about these women. They are all young. I believe they have definitely learned a lesson here. At least I hope they did. Harry's a narcissistic abuser who took advantage of a dozen women at the same time for nearly a year. Okay, I'm not sure if they mean abuser from before in the past or in this situation. Because from what I'm seeing, no, I would not call him a narcissistic abuser. Not at all. I do not condone the behavior of these women, but I do know what it feels like to be manipulated by a narcissist when I was younger. Nasty comments such as they deserved it or calling derogatory names would result in a block. Okay, if anyone's doing that, you're also a piece of shit. For the sake of conversation, please stay civil. What the fuck? Diana, another woman, tells a story. What I'm saying here is from Instagram. Just let me know when you buy that ticket. I'm on my way. Oh, of course. Absolutely no reason that comment. I mean, it's not really showing that much, but whatever. And the final one, another woman who claims to have known Harry for years, since they were teens, has come by forward. Is everyone fucking dropping their own broth on this take? She says that Harry's predatory and manipulative and has been doing this for a very long time. She's also said that when she first came forward, that no one believed her. We believe you, Hannah. Okay, I'm not gonna invest myself too much into this, because so far I better get the story. And also, calling him predatory and manipulative, good God, might be going a bit too far, and just saying at the end, Harry just blocked me just for everyone's info. But yeah, I'm gonna be honest, this guy does seem like a weird piece of shit, potentially. Like, I've seen people call him some much worse stuff, like a sexual assaulter, very bad. But like, honestly, as long as he doesn't go nuclear, like Destiny, fucking collecting news and sending them around, then this guy is not that bad. He's a piece of shit, I admit, but nowhere near the zenith of the deplorable behavior so far, honestly. Even at this point, we don't really have the full story just yet. But even then, if the story is true, then like, once again, holy shit, he's a fucking horn dog. He's a sex pest. Somebody cut off his dick. I'm joking. Oh, by the way, Jared called me through this. I think this news, was shocking to people, not because of how bad it is, but because they thought he was gay. That's insane to me. Good God. This is a beautiful mix of comedy, Okay, but I think it's time to close the book here. Now, I told some people before giving this person that wrote this a bit of flack, that being Sarah Fields, and honestly, I get it. Like, I think she painted Harry like a real predator, especially with how he was portrayed, that he pounced after a survivor of domestic violence for his own sick pleasure. Yeah, no, I don't think that's the case at all. She should probably check her own wording or tone down the hatred she might have had for him, because at worst, this guy seems like a sex pest, that can't keep his dick in his pants, had some weird charisma where he lies to every woman, being like, babe, you're the only one, I don't talk to anybody else. So yeah, if you stumble across this guy on Snapchat, talk to him however much you want. Just know that, he's probably full of shit when he says that he's all lonely, all by himself. Don't get swept up in that, okay? That's it.